Hey guys, thanks for joining me for another episode. In this episode, we're going to cover gutters, large capacity, larger gutters. Do you need larger gutters? Should you get larger gutters? First, you got to understand the purpose of a gutter. The purpose of the gutter is to catch the water from the roof. Pretty simple. If you're looking to drain more water, you could possibly increase the downspout. The downspout is what drains the water. There's two different types of downspouts that you get for a residential home, 2x3 and a 3x4. The 2x3 is normally suited for the 5-inch gutter. The 3x4 is normally suited for the 6-inch gutter. Most times, if you're having any issues with your gutters, there's usually an alignment or a clogging issue. Most times that's usually the case. That's what I find out. Now, you'll have to determine whether or not you'll need that bigger gutter. The only thing that's really going to really set whether or not you'll need a bigger gutter is typically you need 3 inches from the edge of the shingle to the front edge of the gutter. If you got the 3 inches, the lower edge of that shingle to the front edge of the gutter, if you have 3 inches there, the gutter that you have is perfectly fine for what you got going on there. For some reason, well, the gutter's just not able to handle the amount of water. My roof is huge. I get that all the time. Most times I find out there's something going on. The gutters are always clogged. Maybe they're unaligned. They're not really functioning right. But if for some reason you do have a water capacity issue, you don't necessarily need a bigger gutter. Now, most gutter contractors, believe it or not, really aren't going to tell you this. They're not even going to bother explaining it. Customers call up or they, listen, I need bigger gutters. I want bigger gutters. Most times, like I said, you're not going to get this in detail. So you're going to want to, just really pay attention to what I'm saying here. The purpose of the gutter is to catch the water from the roof. The downspout is what drains the water. So if for some reason you're having an issue with the amount of water being put into the gutter, usually a larger downspout will fix that problem. Because the problem is, if you move into getting bigger gutters, the only thing a bigger gutter is going to do is, for one thing, it's going to stick out an extra inch. Okay? And the only thing it's really going to do is catch more rain from the air. It's not going to catch more water from the roof. Because the gutter's there just to catch that water off the roof. Most times the gutter that you have is suited to be able to catch the water from the roof. If you want to drain the water, you would do a bigger downspout. But I do want to reiterate that most times a bigger gutter or a bigger downspout is not really needed. You really need to dig in and see what's going on there. Now, a lot of homeowners, if they're not told this, they get the bigger gutters, they get the bigger downspouts. Hey, it fixes the problem because it fixed the clogging issue, and obviously the alignment issue is gone. So it looked like the bigger gutters and the bigger downspouts actually fixed the problem. What happens, later on down the line is the problem comes back. The gutters are back again, not really properly maintained. Click the link up above. I made a video on when to properly clean the gutters out, the exact times to clean the gutters out. Click the link above and you'll find that video on that. So the problem ends up coming back because they're not maintained, and then when they're not maintained, eventually they get unaligned, especially a bigger gutter. It's more likely to get unaligned a lot faster because it's going to be holding a lot more weight. If you have any other questions on this, leave a comment down below. If you like what you see, subscribe to the channel. Hit the little bell notification, get notified every time that I post a video. Don't forget to like and share the video, guys. Thanks a lot.